I've never heard of this band. What the fuck is it? It's The Breather? Anybody ever heard of that?
No.
No? Alright. So we need to make a couple things here. We need a row below, and this one is going to be called Never Heard Of. Okay, so Never Heard Of. Boom. Any Given Day. Personally, I really like this band. You ever heard of this band, Brandon? No. No? Okay, so you won't have an opinion. I would say pretty good.
I think that's a solid answer.
I can't even read the tiers from back here. What are the tiers here?
So all day, every day, crank it up every time, pretty good, tolerate.
Never ever.
Heard of.
No, never. Never ever, forever, never.
There we go.
And then Never Heard Of. Avenged Sevenfold, that's a crank up every time. I've heard of Immure.
Immure?
I've never heard any of their music, though.
They're...
So should that be another category? It's never heard their music? So then we will put you in haven't listened. Born of Cyrus, never heard of.
Not bad.
Alpha Wolf. Seriously?
Heard a couple of their songs, they're not sure.
Alpha Wolf, never heard of.
I've seen them. I've seen their name. I haven't listened to their music, but I can remember it.
Issues.
Hook.
Crank it up every fucking time. While She Sleeps, tolerable. Reason for that is because While She Sleeps is like high-pitched screaming, to where I'm not a big fan of that. Like, it sounds more like devil-worshipping music than it does metalcore. Capture the Crown, I've heard of. I've never listened to, though.
Okay.
Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I have. Not a big fan. I heard like one or two songs.
I mean, I've never listened to them before, so... Crown the Empire,
Okay.
tolerable. Personally, tolerable.
I was about to
Yeah.
say, me personally, I'd put it into one above.
North Lane, haven't listened to enough of their music.
I haven't listened to any of their music.
I went through all their stuff. They have some good music.
But you couldn't go through Awake at Last until like last week.
Yeah, right?
I went through North Lane after them. Shush.
Between the Buried and Me, I've never heard of.
I've never heard of them either. Guess you looked them up.
All That Remains. Now that... Shut the fuck up. Now this is a band that has been with me since I was in 8th grade. I will not put them... So, I'm gonna change... Hang on. I need to change all these really quick. And these two can stay the same. So, All That Remains for me, they are not an S tier. S tier is a band that would be like, I listen to them every single day of my life. Right? Do you guys agree with that?
I can accept that.
Or
If you had the money, you would go see their concerts in
Over,
person.
yes. So All That Remains to me would be a B or an A tier. And I just...
personally, especially some of their more recent stuff, me personally, it's definitely
If I can take an outside looking in glimpse at you though, it used to be an A tier for you.
It's a B tier.
now.
They're not the same without Ollie. We butter bread with butter.
What?
Never fucking heard of that band ever.
Can we add an I refuse
Heard
column?
one of their songs. One of my old coworkers is really into weird names for bands, and he listens to a bunch of weird band names because it's funny to him.
Nice.
What is that?
Novelists. Never heard of them.
no.
Slipknot. S tier. I don't even need to explain as to why. They are one of the most legendary bands in the world. They are a huge part of the reason why I love metal and rock. So, Tesseract. Haven't listened to them. Heard of them. Never listened to them. I've heard Volumes. They're not that great. I think this is Veil of Maya. Or Veil. I can't read that. Veil of Maya. Okay.
We're gonna have to do that when we get to some of the new age bands. because
Indeed,
it
we
looks
are.
Like,
Never heard of them. August Burns Red. August Burns Red. So hear me out on this one, right? I don't listen to much of their music, but what I do listen to when I listen to their music is their Christmas music. Their Christmas music fucking slaps. So personally, that is why they go to the B tier. That saves this whole band. It's their Christmas music. Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I also really like and appreciate the cover of Legend of Zelda too.
Indeed. Make Me Famous. Never heard of. There's gonna be a lot of these bands that I've never heard of. After the Burial. Never heard of. Abandon All Ships. Never heard of. Upon This Dawning. 2 songs that I like. One with Chris Motionless. The other because it's super heavy. You're going D tier for me. You did not make an impact in my life. Your music's not actually that great, hence why you don't have another album out. Crystal Lake. F tier. Terrible. Hate their music. Tear Out the Heart. Haven't listened to them. I See Stars.
Good.
They're not bad.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Never listened to them before.
Yes, you have. We've listened to a song by them before.
Nope. I don't remember it.
We did on YouTube one night, but that's okay. We'll come back.
Breakdown Sanity. Never heard of.
Ever.
Never heard of. Get up there. Never heard of you either.
Sure.
What the fuck? What the? People aren't kidding whenever they say, you know, like the old, like, leather chairs? And they're just all scratched and crumbed. That's what the fuck these look like. What are you? Invent?
Anime.
Okay. Well, never heard of. Sworn In, heard of them. Haven't listened. I Prevail.
Solid.
For these past 2 years, has there been a day where I haven't listened to I Prevail? Yes. These past 2 years, has there been a week that I haven't listened to I Prevail? And no. I Prevail has come a long way since they did the cover of Taylor Swift. Solid A tier. Let me read my chair. Hang on.
What should we call our band? Scratches up the leather chair.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Should I just have like a category for I can't read it?
No, that should be. If you can't read it, you've never heard of it.
Alright.
Or you can make a whole nother tier list of can't read or terrible logo.
You just start ranking by logo now.
Alesana. Ale Santa? Never heard of you. Under Oath. I haven't listened to much of their music.
Offhand, I can't remember.
Yes, Hail Santa. That's the name of our metal band, guys.
Hail Santa.
We're going, yeah.
Middle Christmas.
So, Under Oath,
Free
I have to. I haven't listened to enough of their music to put them in F. Escape the Fate. Now, are we doing Escape the Fate as a whole? Or are we doing Escape the Fate with Ronnie or Escape the Fate with their new guy?
We do all.
I was about to
Okay.
say just overall.
So overall, Escape the Fate to me is C tier.
Yep, that's fair.
Because some of their music is fantastic. Other of their music is just awful. So Whitechapel.
Okay, at best. They've got a couple songs that are worth it, but
I'm just gonna have to say I haven't listened.
really?
Yeah.
No, come on now.
No, because if I say anything else, if I actually have, they're going F tier. Alright, Ice Nine.
Huh.
We're talking metalcore here, guys. Metal fucking core.
Love this man.
S.
Yes.
If I could, I would go see these guys every chance I got. If I could see them every concert and follow them, I would. Can't. Stick to your guns. I haven't listened to them. Black Veil Brides.
Don't do
Black Veil Brides.
Don't give me any sort of way here.
I was a little late to the Black Veil Brides train. But whenever I did get into them, I got into them really hard. And I had to show some people up who said that they were into them and they weren't actually. We all know who I speak of. With that being said,
I'll send you a link, so you'll know that.
they're going B tier.
B.
They're good.
For black.
I enjoy them, but they get old.
Ranking bands that Ryan would like to have.
Yeah.
Practically.
Woe is me.
I
Haven't listened to enough of their music, if any.
I was about to say I can't remember if I've actually listened to them.
Attack, Attack. People are going to hate this. Real metalcore fans are going to hate this. Personally, too soft to be a part of this category. Gideon, I haven't heard of. Or I haven't listened to, I should say.
Same.
Like Moths,
Oh, like
C
Monster
tier.
Flame?
Yep, C tier.
I haven't listened to a lot of their stuff.
Skylit Drive, never heard of. Suicide Silence. Now, see, this is a band. Before I got into metalcore, I didn't like because it was too much screaming. Right? I don't know if I. This one's rough.
They're okay. I'm not gonna feel any type of way about them because they.
I'm hovering between these two here. Can I really put them? Because I really like I liked Volumes. I liked Upon This Dawning. Can I put them on the same tier as them?
Yes. Again, it's like a couple songs. Pretty okay.
Okay, you're right. We'll try that. What the? Is this Tourette's? Yes. Torrents. Sorry.
Close.
Is that a T?
Currents?
Are you sure it's not Currents?
Nope. Torrents.
Whatever. Never heard of them either way. Betraying the Martyrs. This is Joey. I think this is Joey Jordenson's band right after Slipknot, and then he left them for
Oh, you
The
were
other
telling
band.
me about them.
Not good. Not good. Personally, don't like them. Next up, one of Tori's favorites, Demon Hunter.
Demon Hunter? I enjoy them, but me personally, I still would put them at like maybe a C tier because they have a lot of good rhythm and like good impactful songs, but they're not like
So-
something that you'd listen to every day.
The songs that I have heard. Goes to D tier. Like you said, they have good rhythm. They just aren't. Some of the songs I've listened to just are not impactful. Parkway Drive,
Pretty good.
C tier.
No, it's tiny.
Bad Omens.
Oh, lit.
I have been listening to these guys
For a while.
for a long while, since probably 2016. Their latest album is what is causing this. If it wasn't for their new album, they would be a B.
Their new album.
Their new album
Shit.
fucking slaps. Bring Me the Horizon.
Yep. their new album.
Also because of the new album, because their album before it fucking
was
sucked.
terrible.
But
It
they
was
took
like-
they took the good of that album, mixed it with what they do well, and put it together, and the baby that came out was this newest album, and oh my fucking god, boner.
Falling in Reverse did the same shit.
Yes.
Because the Space album. I need say no more.
Well,
But we threw it out the window. Okay. we
good bands
threw
do
that
this, because
album.
kind of look at what Korn did. They were like kind of super heavy with a little bit of like the mechanical tweaks, and then they did that fucking basically it was like an EDM collab for a whole album. A lot of people didn't like it. They took a lot of the good stuff from that, and in a lot of their later albums they put a lot more like good EDM stuff that complements their style.
Okay, yes, but like, I literally paid $20 for the album and tossed it out of your car window.
A Day to Remember. That's our next one. I dig A Day to Remember. I like them. But I don't think I like them as much as I do Any Given Day, All That Remains, August Burns, and Black Veil Brides. So they're going on C tier.
I was about to say, like, me personally, I feel like it's a C, because, like, when their songs come up, they're great to listen to, but I personally don't actively seek them out.
So I made a special spot for these guys. Attila fucking sucks. They will never be good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Attila is trash. Garbage. Their lead singer is a garbage human being. And that's that. I'm not having a discussion about it. Never heard of this band.
What is that?
The Browning. Don't know this band either, and I don't know how to pronounce their name, so. Memphis Mayfire.
Solid band.
Solid band. But on the same tier as
Solid
Day to
is
Remember.
where we stay. Yeah.
Bless the Fall. Haven't listened to their stuff.
I have. They're alright.
Falling in Reverse. S tier. Easy S tier.
There's no question here.
Their song, Popular Monster, really put them back on the map.
They weren't really off the map, but
For All Those Sleeping, never heard of. Sleeping with Sirens. I enjoy them, but only to a certain degree. C tier.
ouch.
Oceans 8 Alaska. I've heard some of their stuff. Not great. Not great. Architects.
Period.
Architects, I would say, is a B. It's not a band I go out of my way to listen to, but when it pops up on my playlist, I listen.
No.
The Amity Affliction. When it pops up on my playlist, I listen.
You didn't.
I didn't. What?
You didn't
What?
put Architects mostly with Sirens.
Oh, I for sure did.
That hurts so much.
Eskimo Cowboy, I've heard of, never listened to him. What are you? If I Were You. Never fucking heard of you. Sienna Skies, never heard of them. Bullet for My Valentine. Bullet for My Valentine. A tier. Easy A tier.
Arguably S tier.
The Devil Wears Prada, I haven't listened to their music. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Definitely good. Definitely would get listened to.
Fit for a King. They're decent,
Not a fan.
but I don't listen to them enough. Atreyu, one hit fucking wonder. Trash. Phineas, never heard of him. The Word Alive, easy B tier. All their songs have so much meaning. What? Hang on, let me read my chair again. What the? What are you? I can only assume that I've never heard of you. We Came as Romans. Decent. Probably right on the same line as Fit for a King.
It's the fun. It's cool.
Motionless in White. S. Easy S.
Can't argue.
Easy S tier. Of Mice and Men.
Personally, not a fan.
C tier. Oh, Make Them Suffer. I've heard 2 songs from them, so I cannot put them on the list anywhere.
Me personally, I just enjoyed a couple of their songs. Solid.
Kill Switch. A tier. Stop it. Chelsea Grin. Fucking trash.
I thought that was a special category.
They fit right in.
Alright.
Oof.
Polaris.
Heard a
F
couple
tier.
of their songs.
They're not good. Trivium.
Straight there.
Honestly,
These guys are okay.
if I were to put them somewhere personally, I would put them at the top of C tier.
Oh, these aren't in any special
Well,
order.
yeah.
I have to go C tier because I did have a pretty big obsession with them for a while. Miss May I. D tier. As I Lay Dying.
You had like 3 songs you ever really truly listened to.
You're
by
right.
them.
That's why they're going D tier. Asking Alexandria. Their new stuff is why this happens. This is why they are C tier. Actually, no. They're D tier. Because their new album with Danny, fucking terrible. He took what he was doing with his blues and brought it to metalcore, and it just does not work. He did try. In Flames. I haven't heard a lot of their music.
Mediocre.
They're alright.
Mediocre at best.
They are barely passing.
Yeah. Pierce the Veil.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please.
So
Please don't hurt me.
here's my thing. I cannot put them on the same tier as Sleeping. So Sleeping gets bumped up to B tier. For the simple fact that Pierce the Veil to me has one good song, and it's with the lead singer of Sleeping with Sirens, which makes the song better. So C tier.
Didn't make it back there.
Hey, but on the bright side, Sleeping with Sirens with them.
Alex is on fire. Never heard of you.
But he's on fire.
You, Me at 6. Dance, Gavin, Dance. D tier. Never fucking heard of Emerosa. Never heard of you. Hands Like Houses. Never heard of you. Kingdom of Giants. Never heard of you. Silverstein. Is going on C tier. Their music is okay. Not great. Dead by April. They have one good song that I listen to. You're right. I do like them more than these guys. C tier. Avatar. I love this band. They're fucking weird. They're creepy as fuck. But the music behind them. C tier. Our Hollow, Our Home. I just recently started listening to the guys. These guys are really good. Lyrically and instrumentally. They're pretty good. Bury Tomorrow, I've heard of, never listened to. Wage War, S tier. Favorite band, this is a band I would put here if it was in order, because I would follow this band into every fucking state they ever went. I listen to this band every single day of my life. Doesn't matter if I'm burnt out on them or not. Somewhere in my playlist, one of their songs is there. So, that is my tier list of metalcore bands, even though some of these aren't metal.